doubtful ones again. There's Ermengarde.
Reverend Mother, there's no doubt about Ermengarde. The religious life is no place for the pious.
You mean the pretentiously pious, Sister Berta? There's Christina, and there's Maria.
Well, after last night, I don't think there's any doubt in Reverend Mother's mind about Maria.
I gave her permission to leave the Abbey for the day.
I told you, Sister Berta.
Enter.
Reverend Mother, I brought Maria. She's waiting.
Sister Sophia, the mistress of the postulants and the mistress of the novices, do not see eye to eye about Maria. How do you feel about her?
Well, I love her very dearly, but she always seems to be getting in trouble, doesn't she? Exactly what I say. She climbs the tree and scrapes her knee. Her dress has got a tear. She waltzes on her way to mass and whistles on the stairs. And underneath her wimple she has curls in her hair.
back up that happy night, singing all the way. And that brings up another transgression. I was singing yesterday, and I was singing without your permission. Maria, it's only here in the Abbey that there's a rule about singing. But that's the hardest rule of all for me. Sister Margaretta's always reminding me, but too late after I started singing. And the day you're singing in the garden at the top of your voice. But Mother, it's that kind of song. I came to the window, and when you saw me, you stopped. Yes, that's been on my mind ever since it happened. It's been on my mind, too. I wish you hadn't stopped. I used to sing that song when I was a child, and I can't quite remember. Please? Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, like copper kettles and woollen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Green-colored ponies and green-speckled strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with satin sashes, snowflakes that stay all night, and eyelashes, silver-eyed winters that melt into spring. These are a few of my favorite things. I simply remember my favorite things and so bad. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, white copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with string. These are a few of my favorite things. Green-colored ponies and green-speckled strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver-white winters that melt into spring. These are a few of my favorite things. I simply remember my favorite things and around me. So Mother, we were both singing at the top of our voices. You're right. It's that kind of song. And singing it always makes me feel better. Right, Mother. Where did you learn that song? I was brought up in the mountains myself. Maria, in spite of what you saw over the Abbey wall, you weren't prepared for the way we live, were you? No, but I pray and I try. Tell me, Maria, what is the most important lesson you've learned here? To find out what is the will of God and to do it. Even if it is hard to accept? Even then. Maria, the dress you wore when you came to us, is that still in the robing room? Why, no, Mother. I'm sure it's been given to the poor. Sister Margaretta says that when we enter the Abbey, our worldly clothes... Reverend Mother, why do you ask? Maria, it seems to be the will of God that you leave us. Leave? Leave here? Oh, no, Mother, please, no. For a short while only, Maria. But this is what I want. This is my life. But are you ready for it? Perhaps, if you go out into the world again for a time, you will return to us knowing what we expect of you, and that we do expect it. But I know what you expect, and I will
We need a governess until September.
Until September?
Captain Von Trapp expects you this afternoon. He's a fine man and a brave one. He was given the Maria Theresa Medal by the Emperor. It was for heroism in the Adriatic.
A captain in the Navy? Oh, Mother, he'll be very strict.
You're not being sent to his battleship. God bless you, Maria.
Reverend Mother, do I have your permission to sing?
Yes, my child.
I have been given permission to sing.
Yes, sir. I was calling the housekeeper and she didn't answer. Do you know why?
Sometimes she doesn't hear, sir.
I'm sorry, sir. I was answering the telephone. Good day, sir. We're happy to have you home again.
Why did the last governess leave?
Who knows? She just said, I've had enough of this, and walked out.
Why? Was Louisa playing tricks on her again? Putting toads in her bed?
She didn't complain of that, sir.
Well, there's another one coming today, and this one can't walk out.
Oh?
She's coming from Non-Brigade with orders to stay until September.
I hope you'll be at home for a time, sir.
Just until tomorrow. The telephone call, was it for me?
No, it was for Franz. Before you arrived, there was a call from Vienna. A Frau Schrader? I have the number in the pantry.
I know the number. Oh, I shall be back in about a month with some guests.
Yes, sir. Do you know how many, sir?
Just two, Herr Detweiler.
Herr Detweiler.
And Frau Schrader.
Who wanted me on the telephone?
It was the post office. They have a telegram for you. It will be delivered at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock? That gives me 5 hours to be nervous.
That scatterbrain boy delivering telegrams.
Well, that's one thing people are saying. If Germany did take over Austria, we'd have efficiency.
Don't let the captain hear you say that. He didn't whistle for us when his wife was alive.
Well, he's being the captain of his ship again.
I can't bear being whistled for. It's humiliating.
In the Imperial Navy, the Bosnian always whistles for us.
But I wasn't in the Imperial Navy.
Too bad, because you could have made a fortune. You will wait here.
I am Captain Von Trapp. You are Fraulein.
Maria Rader.
Now, Fraulein, as to your duties, would you mind stepping over there, please? Before you meet the children, you will put on another dress.
I haven't any other dress. When we enter the Abbey, our worldly clothes are given to the poor.
What about this one?
The poor didn't want this one.
This is what you call a worldly dress.
It belonged to our last postulant. I would have made myself a dress if I had been given time. I can make my own clothes.
Good. I'll see that you're given some material. Today, if possible. Now, Fraulein, as to your duties. You will be in charge of my children. There are 7 of them. You'll see how far they have progressed in their studies and carry on from there. Each morning will be spent in the classroom. Each afternoon, they will march. You'll see that at all times they conduct themselves with decorum and orderliness. The first rule in this house is discipline.
Yes, sir.
Children, this is your new governess, Fraulein Maria. As I sound your signals, you will step forward and repeat your names. You, Fraulein, will listen and learn their signals so that when you want them, you can call them.
Liesel.
Friedrich.
Louisa.
Kurt. how well you listen.
You won't have to bother, sir. What I mean is, I'll be with them all the time.
Not on all occasions. This is a large house and a large estate. The children have been taught to come only when they hear their signals. Now, when I want you, this is what you will hear.
You won't have to trouble, sir. I could never answer to a whistle.
That's nonsense. Everyone in this house answers to a whistle. I'll show you.
Yes, sir?
This is my orderly, my butler. This is the new governess, Fraulein Maria.
Yes, sir.
This is the executive officer, Frau Schmidt, the housekeeper. This is the new governess, Fraulein Maria. Please be sure that her room is ready.
Yes, sir.
Well, Fraulein, I shall leave you with the children. You are in charge.
Pardon me, sir. I don't know your whistle.
You will call me Captain.
Yes, Captain. I forgot to return this, Captain. I won't be needing it, Captain. Well, now that there's just us, could you tell me your names again and how old you are? Now you're...
I'm Liesel. I'm 16 years old and I don't need a governess.
I'm glad you told me. We'll just be friends.
I'm Friedrich. I'm 14. I'm a boy.
Boy, why you're almost a man. I'm Brigitte. You didn't tell me how old you are, Louisa.
I'm Brigitte. She's Louisa. She's 13 years old and you're smart. I'm 9. And I think your dress is the ugliest one I ever saw. Brigitte, you mustn't say a thing like that. Why not? Don't you think it's ugly? Well, even if I did think so, I wouldn't say so. I'm Kurt. I'm 11. Almost.
That's a nice age to be. 11, almost.
I'm Marta, and I'm going to be 7 on Tuesday. I'd like to sing Parasol.
Pink is my favorite color, too. And you're Gretel. I'm going to tell you something. I've never been a governess before. How do I start?
You mean you don't know anything about being a governess?
No.
Well, the first thing you have to do is to tell Father to mind his own business.
Louisa, no, I like her. What's in here?
My guitar.
What did you bring this for?
For when we all sing together.
We don't sing.
Of course you sing. Everybody sings. What songs do you know?
We don't know any songs.
You don't?
No.
Well, now I know where to start. I'm going to teach you how to sing. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. When you read, you begin with
A, B, C.
When you sing, you begin with do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi. The first 3 notes just happen to be do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si. I'll make it easier for you. Listen. Do, la, di, re, mi, fa, si. Re, la, 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 sa. Me and him, I call myself. Mama, mama, reaching for. So I leave a lonely bird. Fly through the meadows low. See, I drink my tender blood. Yes. Well, sometimes we do that. Now, all together, ants. When you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything. Doe, a deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself, far, a long, long way to run. So a needle pulling thread, long rope to follow soul. Tea, a drink with jam and bread, that will bring us back to dawn. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re. Do, mi, so, re, fa, la, ti. 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 Anything. Doe, a deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of glowing sun. Me, a name I call myself, far, a long way to run. So a needle pulling thread, to follow soul. Tea, a drink of jam and bread, that will bring us back to dawn. That will bring us back to dawn. Dum, dee, la, so come we ready. So, down.
Just because your father's home.
How did you know my father was home?
Oh, I have my ways.
Oh, Rolf, you're wonderful.
Oh, no, I'm not. Really?
Oh, yes, you are. I mean, how did you know 2 days ago that you would be here at just this time with a telegram for Franz?
Every year on this day, he always receives a birthday telegram from his sister.
You see, you are wonderful.
Liesel, can I come again? Tomorrow night?
Oh, Rolf, you can't be sure you'll have a telegram to deliver here tomorrow night.
I could come here by mistake with the birthday telegram for Colonel Schneider. He's here from Berlin. He's staying with Gauleiter, but no one's supposed to know he's here. Please don't tell your father.
Why not?
Well, he probably pretty Austrian.
Well, we're all Austrian.
Some people think we ought to be German. They're pretty mad at those who don't think so. They're getting ready to, well, let's hope your father doesn't get into any trouble.
Oh, don't worry about Father. He was decorated for bravery.
I don't worry about him. No one I worry about is his daughter.
Me? Why?
Oh,
16? What's wrong with that?
you wait, little girl, by an empty stage for fate to turn the light on. Your life, little girl, is an empty page that men will want to
it's Frau Schmidt.
I'm getting ready for bed.
The captain is going to Vienna tomorrow. I have this material he ordered for a new dress for you.
Oh, how nice of him. Even before it's made, this is the prettiest dress I've ever had. I hope the captain will like it too, because I want to ask him for more material.
More?
Oh, not for me. For the children. For play clothes.
The Von Trapp children never play. The captain doesn't like them to get dirty.
But they're children. They have to climb trees, roll on the grass. Think of all the rocks and caves.
The captain says the best exercise is marching. The children will continue to march. I hope you find your room comfortable.
Yes, thank you.
There will be new curtains for the window and the alcove. They will be hung tomorrow.
But these curtains are very nice.
There will be new curtains.
Will the captain be gone long?
Who knows? Of course he has to come home every time he hires a new governess. I sometimes think the children get rid of their governesses just because they want to see their father.
He must want to see them too.
Since his wife died, they remind him too much of her. You can put that away. You won't be using it.
Why not?
The captain won't have music here.
He won't have music.
And he used to love music. There were wonderful evenings here. His wife would sing, and he would play the violin and guitar. But now he shut all that out of his life.
So that's why he's the way he is. But to not have music, that's wrong of him. And it's wrong for the children too.
It will work out. The captain may marry again before summer is over.
That would change everything. The children would have a mother again.
It's going to rain. You better close your window.
Dear God, I know now that you've sent me here on a mission. I must help these children to love their new mother, to prepare them to win her love, so that she will never want them to leave her. And I pray that this will become a happy family in thy sight. God bless the captain, God bless Liesel, Friedrich, Louisa, Brigitta, Marta, little Gretel, and what's that other boy's name? Oh well, God bless what's his name. And bless the Reverend Mother, Sister Margaretta, and everyone at Nonberg Abbey. And now, dear God, about Liesel. Help her to know that I am her friend, and help her to tell me what she's been up to.
Are you going to tell on me?
Help me to be understanding so that I may guide her footsteps in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Ghost. Amen.
I was out taking a walk, and someone locked the doors earlier than usual. And I didn't want to wake everybody up, so when I saw your window open, you're not going to tell Father, are you?
Did you climb that trellis to get up here?
That's how we always got in here, to play tricks on the governess. Louisa can climb it with a toad in her hand.
Liesel, were you out walking all by yourself? You know, if we wash that dress up tonight, no one would notice it till morning. And then this could be just between you and me. Here, you can put this on. Take your dress in there and put it to soak in the bathtub. Then come back here and sit on the edge of my bed. We'll have a little talk.
I told you today I didn't need a governess. Well, maybe I do.
Oh, Gretel, it's you. You're not afraid, are you? Well, come over here and sit by me. Where are the others?
They're asleep. They're not scared.
Wait for me! Oh, no? Look. Come on, everybody. Get up on the bed. Now all we have to do is wait for the boys.
We won't see them. Boys are brave.
You boys aren't afraid too, are you?
You tell Herr Detweiler we're having coffee out here, Franz?
Yes, sir. Herr Detweiler is still on the telephone.
Oh, thank you.
No sign of the children yet?
Not yet, sir.
Georg, those mountains, they're magnificent.
Yes. They're not quite like any other mountains. They're friendly. Look, that stretch of green woods over there. When the wind moves through it, it's like a restless sea.
And that sweet little village?
That's not a village, that's a town.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt its feelings.
It's fun being with you. You're quite an experience for me.
Well, you're quite an experience for me, too. Somewhere in you there's a fascinating man. Occasionally, I catch a glimpse of him. And when I do, he's exciting.
Exciting? I've never been called exciting before.
I'm beginning to understand you better now that I see you here. You know, you're a little like those mountains, except that you keep moving. How can you be away from this place as much as you are?
Maybe I've just been searching for a reason to come back here to stay.
Well, I do like it here very much.
Max can't still be on the telephone. I know he's searching very hard to find someone for the Carlsberg Festival, but You like it here?
Oh, we have to spend some time in Vienna. I have Heinrich's estate to look after.
I thought that was a corporation now.
It is, and I'm president.
You, president of a corporation?
After all, I managed Heinrich's affairs for years before he died.
I just can't see you sitting behind a big desk.
Well, of course I wear a business suit and smoke a big cigar.
Excuse me, Captain. Herr Detweiler would like his coffee.
While he's telephoning?
He has just finished. I'm sorry it took so long.
Any luck?
How would you like this for the Carlsberg Festival? The greatest choir in Austria, the finest mixed quartet in all of Europe, and the best soprano in the world.
Max, that's something I'd love to hear.
So would I. All I have up to now is a basso who can't even sing profundo.
Don't worry, you always come up with a good concert festival.
And why? Because my motto is never start out looking for the people you're going to end up getting. That's why I've been phoning Rome, Stockholm, London, Paris.
On Georg's telephone?
How else could I afford it? Why am I up here?
I had hoped it was because you liked me.
Of course I like you. Why shouldn't I like you? You live like a king. You have probably the finest wine cellar known to man.
Max!
I like rich people. I like the way they live. I like the way I live when I'm with them. Speaking as a government official, Georg, is there a cathedral around here?
That's our abbey, Nürnberg Abbey.
Do they have a choir?
Oh yes, a beautiful one.
Good. I'll be visiting all the towns in this area, searching for choirs, quartets, singer booths.
You'll be here for meals, won't you?
Oh, of course. It was in a town just about that size, Watzmann, where I found the St. Ignatius Boys Choir. They won the festival, became very famous, and toured all over the world.
Oh yes, whatever became of them?
Well, by the time their voices changed, they had enough money to live in America. Who lives in that dilapidated castle? Rumpelstiltskin?
Baron Everfeld, of the oldest family in the valley.
I'd like to meet him. I'd like to meet all your friends. Say, Georg, why don't you have a dinner party for me while I'm here? Nothing very much, just something lavish.
That's not easy. Today it's hard to tell who's a friend and who's an enemy.
Well, now's not the time to make enemies. Let's make some friends.
I can't understand what's happened to the children.
You're not worried about them, are you?
They should have been here to welcome you.
Well, it couldn't have been an intentional slight, because they haven't met me yet.
Forgive me, I'll see if I can find them.
So Elsa, you made up Georg's mind yet? Is he going to marry you?
Oh, yes. But he hasn't admitted it yet. There seems to be something standing in his way.
You don't know what it is?
No.
I do.
What?
It's simple. He's rich, and you're rich.
No sign of the children anywhere. I really can't quite understand. What do you want?
Captain. Hi. Who are you? I have a telegram from Herr Detweiler. I'm Herr Detweiler.
You've delivered your telegram. Now get out.
Georg, he's just a boy.
I am an Austrian. I will not be Heil.
Georg, why don't you look at it this way? What's going to is going to happen. Just don't let it happen to yourself.
Max, it's a good thing you haven't any character, because if you had, I'm convinced I'd hate you.
You could pay me. I'm too lovable.
Herr Detweiler, there's a long distance call. It's from...
I'll take it.
Oh, Captain, you're home!
Get cleaned up. Get into your uniforms and report back here. At once! Fraulein, where did you get these abominations? Out of a nightmare?
No, out of some old curtains. The ones that used to hang in my bedroom. They still have plenty of wear left in them.
Just a moment. Do you mean to say the people of this neighborhood have seen my children wearing old curtains?
Oh, yes. They've become very popular. Everyone smiles at them.
I don't wonder.
They say, there go Captain Von Trapp's children.
My children have always been a credit to my name.
But Captain, they weren't. They were just unhappy little marching machines.
Don't tell me about my children.
Well, you must hear from someone. You're not home long enough to know them.
I said I don't want...
I know you don't, but you've got to. Take Liesel. Liesel isn't a child anymore. And if you keep treating her as one, Captain, you're going to have a mutiny on your hands. Friedrich is afraid to be himself. He's shy. He's aloof. He needs you. He needs your confidence.
Don't tell me about my son.
Rogita could tell you about him, if you got to know her, because she notices things, and she always tells the truth, especially when you don't want to hear. And Kurt is sensitive. He's easily hurt, and you brush him aside the way you do all of them. I haven't finished yet. Louisa wants to have a good time. You just have to let her have a good time. Marta, I don't know about yet, but someone has to find out about her. And little Gretel just wants to be loved. Oh, please, Captain, love Gretel, love all of them. They need you.
Stop! You will pack your things and return to the Abbey as soon as you can.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said those things. Not in the way I said them.
After you've gone, there'll be... What's that?
Singing.
Who's singing?
Your children.
My children singing.
I wanted them to sing for Rauschman. Georg,
remember.
And then I go back to the Abbey.
The Abbey. How nice. When you get back to the Abbey, think of us.
I'll pray for you.
Yes, you must do that to all the guests. Come on, children, the party started.
Russian, will you fix my boat? We've never had a party here before.
Oh yes, there used to be lots of parties here.
Yes, Frederick and I used to sneak out and watch them from the top of the stairs.
I remember music.
Once your father even brought a gypsy orchestra all the way from Budapest.
Yes, they wore red coats.
Go ahead, children, and mind your manners. Come along.
I remember beautiful ladies and everybody laughing.
I remember one lady, the most beautiful of all. I think she's here all the time. Yes, Louisa.
Can we dance while the guys are dancing?
Yes, of course. Remember what Fraulein Maria told us? Yes.
You have German blood, haven't you? I am not German. I am an Austrian. Well, there's going to be an Anschluss. That goes for you and everyone like you. And that goes for her.
It's much more pleasant on the terrace. Hetterville, it's nice to have you and the Baroness here again.
Much better, charming Georg.
Thank you.
I hope she's healthy.
No, just a headache. I'm on my way to get her now. We'll meet you on the terrace.
Father, I don't think these people are having a very good time.
Half the people I invited are speaking to the other half.
Well, Father, maybe they're having a good time not speaking to each other.
Oh, sir, Frau Schrader asked me to let you know that she will join you in a few minutes.
Thank you. You might see whether she liked this glass of brandy.
Kurt, I haven't danced with Lambert since I was a very little girl. You remember it? Show me.
But I haven't danced since.
Oh, you shall left me behind the back.
Yes, but first I'm going to go meet.
Yes.
Then they go to the store.
No, Kurt, that's wrong. Let me show you.
I don't remember anymore.
Well, Kurt, that's how it's done.
Your face is all red.
I guess I'm not very used to dancing.
Well, hello there.
Good evening, Frau Schrader.
I hope you're feeling better, Frau Schrader. Yes, thank you, Kurt. I hope you're feeling better, too.
Hello, Uncle Max. We're having a party.
Good. Tell your father it's sure to be a success. I'm here.
Max.
Elsa, without a doubt, you are the most beautiful corporation president in the world.
Thank you, Max.
Ah, Max, you're back. And as usual, just in time for dinner.
Oh, of course. Did you think you could throw a gala without me?
Oh dear, we have an odd man.
A little odd, but charming.
Please, so I'm going to tell Frau Schmidt to set 2 more places. And I want to see Fraulein Maria.
2 places.
We need another woman.
Who, Liesel?
No, she's much too young. I'll ask Fraulein Maria.
You're not serious.
But of course,
But she's just a nursemaid.
I don't think of her that way.
Well, I mean, I don't mind. But you're friends. You can't possibly
ask them to dine with Maria.
Why not?
Max, tell them why not.
Well,
Max, can you change in a hurry?
yeah.
We can use it.
Frau Schrader, they're talking about you out there.
Come on, Georg. I've been dodging these people for hours.
Brigitte, have you seen your father?
I knew it all along. Frau Schrader didn't have a headache. She just wanted to get out of the party. She was faking.
Now, Brigitte, you shouldn't say things that you don't know are true.
But I do know. I heard her say to Father she'd been dodging these people all night.
But that doesn't mean that she didn't have a headache. And it's very important that you like Frau Schrader.
Oh, I like her all right. Why is it important?
Well, I think she's going to be your new mother.
Oh, Fräulein, Father's never going to marry her. Why, he couldn't.
Why couldn't he?
Because he's in love with you.
Now, Brigitte, that's just the kind of thing.
You must know that he
No,
is.
Brigitte, no.
Remember the other night when we were all sitting on the floor singing the Edelweiss song he taught us? After we finished, you laughed at him for forgetting the words. He didn't forget the words. He just stopped singing to look at you. And when he speaks to you, the way his voice sounds.
Brigitte, no.
And the way you looked at him when you were dancing, you're in love with him too.
One more dance, Gretel, then off to bed. Fräulein, you won't be having dinner with the children tonight. You'll be dining down here with us. Oh yes, it's all been arranged. You'll have to hurry and change. And Fräulein, wear the dress you wore the other night when we were all singing. It was quite lovely, soft and white.
Shall I announce dinner, Captain?
Oh no, not yet. The children will want to say goodnight. Oh, Georg, I wanted the children to say goodnight the way they did last night.
No, Elsa, not here.
Please, Georg, for me, it was so sweet.
No, not in front of strangers.
Please, for me.
Presto, change-o.
Time, children, now.
There's a sad touch of clanging from the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery, an absurd little bird is hopping out to say cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Regretfully they tell us, but firmly they compel us to say goodbye to you. So long, farewell, I'll be to say goodnight. I hate to go, and this is really sad.
serve.
Elsa, they're extraordinary.
Fraulein Maria taught them to do it.
I've been looking all over Austria for an act like this, and I find it here.
Wait a minute, Max.
Imagine a singing group of 7 children in one family.
Max, Georg didn't even want them to sing in front of the guests tonight. I had to persuade him.
So you have the influence, then you must talk to him.
Max.
Elsa, if these children didn't sing in the festival, it would be a reflection on Austria. And it wouldn't do me any good either.
Maria's asked to see you. I know it's taken her a long time. I waited until she wanted to come to me.
It's strange. She's happy to be here, but she's unhappy too. Why did they send her back to us? Do you know?
She doesn't speak. She hasn't spoken except in prayer.
I shall see her. Maria. This must have been a trying experience for you.
It was, Reverend Mother.
Has it taught you anything?
I learned that I never want to leave these walls again.
Maria, why did they send you back to us?
They didn't send me back. I left. I left without telling them I was going. Without saying goodbye.
Maria, what happened? Why did you do this?
I was frightened.
Frightened?
I was confused. I never felt that way before. But I knew that here I would be away from it. That here I would be safe.
Maria, our abbey is not to be used as an escape. What is it that you cannot face?
I can't face him again.
Maria, are you in love with Captain Von Trapp?
I don't know. I don't know.
Tell me about it, my child.
Brigida said that I was. And that he was in love with me. And then there he was. We were looking at each other, and I could hardly breathe. I don't know, Mother, but I do know this. I am ready at this very moment to take the vows of poverty, obedience, and chastity.
Maria, the love of a man and woman is holy too. The first time we talked together, you told me that you remembered your father and mother before they died. Do you remember? Were they happy?
Oh, yes. They were very happy.
Maria, you were born of their happiness, of their love. And my child, you have a great capacity to love. What you must find out is, how does God want you to spend your love?
But I pledged my life to God's service. I pledged my life to God.
Maria, just because you love this man doesn't mean that you love God less. You must find out. You must go back.
Oh, please don't make me go back, Mother. Please let me stay here.
Maria, these walls were not made to shut out problems. You have to face them. You have to find the life you were born to live.
But how do I find it?
Look for it.
Every mountain
Liesel, why don't you give us a key? That was nice. Very nice. Except it was no good. Imagine you're in a concert hall.
What concert hall, Uncle Max?
Annie, Gretel, why don't you sing?
I've got a sore finger.
Now you can sing loud for Uncle Max. The night of the party, you sang with such spirit. It was so beautiful. Can we try it one more time? Please?
Do, mi, so, do.
The little darlings, they wanted to sing for me.
We need Fräulein Maria.
You do not need Fraulein Maria to sing. You can sing just as well with me.
But Georg, I've had experience with choirs, quartets, singer groups.
Max, please. Now, children, what would you like to sing? Do a dear, a female
But
dear.
Fräulein Maria always started
We are not to mention Fraulein Maria.
Come on, Max, I feel like a brisk walk.
That's just what I need. Is anyone using the car?
Now, children, what would you like to sing?
With the sound of music, with songs they have sung for 1,000 years.
No, children, not that. Louisa, did you play any of your tricks on Fraulein Maria? Any of your jokes?
Only those she liked and laughed at.
You didn't put any toads in her bed.
No, Father.
Well, something must have happened for her to walk out without even saying goodbye.
Isn't Fräulein Maria coming back?
No, darling, I don't think so.
But she was the best governess we ever had.
You're not going to have a governess anymore.
Oh, good.
I'm not sure that's good.
You're going to have a new mother.
A new mother?
Frau Schrader? Yes. It was all settled last night. We're very happy. It's time for your afternoon walk now.
When Fräulein Maria wanted to feel better, she used to sing that song. Remember? All right, let's try it.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and marmalade mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things.
I feel better.
Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver bells into spring. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
Children, I miss you so very much. I must find your father right away.
I'll find him. I'll go with you.
How's your sore finger?
You remembered.
Liesel, how are you?
I'm all right, Fräulein.
Many telegrams lately?
No, Fräulein. Now I'll be glad to go to boarding school.
Liesel, you can't use boarding school to escape your problems. You have to face them. I have so much to tell you all. We have a lot to tell you, too. I'm sure you have plenty to tell me.
I guess the most important thing is that Father's going to be married.
Married? Yes, to Frau Schrader. Are you sure?
Oh yes, he just told us. He told us himself.
We found him?
Liesel.
Louisa, Maria. Maria, we'll be in the nursery.
You come back?
Yes, Captain.
You left us without any explanation whatsoever, without even saying goodbye.
It was wrong of me. Forgive me.
Why did you do this to us? Tell me.
Please don't ask. Anyway, the reason no longer exists.
And your back to stay?
Only until you can make arrangements for another governess.
Oh no. The children missed you very much. Everybody missed you. I missed you. We'll talk about it later. You go into the children now. Maria, a new dress?
We have a new postulant.
I know I'm right, Max. We'll find him and ask him.
I'll take your word for it, Elsa.
Georg, could you settle something for Max and me? How far down the mountain does your property go?
Can you make out that stone wall? That's the property line.
You see?
I didn't argue.
I know. That's what makes me furious. I don't like to win without a fight.
Herr Detweiler, while you were gone, you had a long-distance call from Berlin.
Who could be calling me from Berlin?
They say you know who it was.
Oh. Well, I'll call them back.
Max, that's not the first call you've had from Berlin.
Georg, you know I have no political convictions. Can I help it if other people do?
Now let's not stir that up again. The Germans have promised not to invade Austria. Max knows that.
Then why does he bother to answer those calls from Berlin?
Because if they don't keep their promise, I'd like to have friends on both sides.
Naturally.
Oh, you agree too?
Georg, why don't you look at it this way? There was a man who was dying, and they were giving him his last rites. And they asked him, "Do you renounce the devil and all his works?" And he said, "At this point in time, I choose not to make any enemies."
Georg, if they should invade us, would you defy them?
Yes.
Do you realize what could happen to you, your property,
To your children?
to Elsa, to everyone close to you, to me?
Well, what will you do if they come?
What anyone with any sense would do, sit tight and let it all blow over.
And you think it will?
One thing's for sure, nothing you can do will make any difference.
Don't be so serious, darling. Take the world off your shoulders. Relax. Be non-committal. Make them think you're on their side.
I will not bow my head to men I despise.
You don't have to bow, just stoop a little.
But you can't save yourself by giving up. And you can't outwit a lion by putting your head in
Your call from Berlin, sir.
the lion's mouth.
I'll call them back.
You might as well talk to them now, Max.
Go.
Georg, I feel I know what's going to happen here. Can't you see things my way?
No, not if you're willing to see things their way.
There's one thing you do better here than we do in Vienna. Your sunsets. I'm going to miss them.
Captain! Oh, I beg your pardon.
Maria. Captain, you didn't tell me Fraulein Maria was back. I'm delighted.
Thank you. Captain, the children would like to know if they could take a break from their lessons tomorrow so that we could go on a picnic.
Yes, I don't mind.
That will make them very happy. And may I be permitted to wish you happiness too, Frau Schrader, Captain? The children have told me that you're going to be married.
No, I'm afraid the children are wrong. Georg, I've got to finish my packing if I'm going to get back to Vienna.
If you feel you must, I'll tell Franz to have your car ready.
I can do that. Auf Wiedersehen, Georg. Goodbye, Maria.
I'm sorry if I said something that I shouldn't have said.
You said the wrong thing, but you said it at the right time.
But the children told me that you were going to marry Frau Schrader.
We found we just couldn't go down the same way. That door is shut.
Sister Margaretta always says that when God shuts a door,
I know. He opens a window. Maria, why did you run away to the Abbey? What made you come back?
the Reverend Mother, she said that you have to look for your life.
Often when you find it, you don't recognize it.
No.
Then one day, one night, all of a sudden, it stands before you.
Yes.
Maria, I look at you now and I realize this is not something that's just happened. It's something I felt deep inside for many weeks now. You felt it too? What told you so?
Brigida, she said when we were dancing that night.
That wasn't an ordinary dance, was it?
It's quite different after you've grown up, isn't it?
When you were a very little girl, did a very little boy ever kiss you?
Uh-huh.
That's different too.
Is it? It is different.
Maria, I'll take you anywhere you go. Give you anything you wish.
But I don't want to go
in the linings.
Sister Berta, the mirror.
Why, Mother,
Don't be vain, my child. Let me say it for you. You're indeed beautiful.
such a lot to tell us, let's not be in a hurry to tell them anything.
They're back!
They're back! They're back!
Max!
Max, it's good you're here.
Oh, Georg, we weren't expecting you back till, say, next week.
Children, we missed you so very much. What'd you miss the most? We missed that noise you make in the morning.
That noise you make telling each other to be quiet. We miss climbing up the stairs at night to tuck you in.
We missed hearing you sing.
Oh, you came back just in time. You know, Augsburg Festival Friday night.
Let me see that. Max, are you responsible for this? You can't talk your way out of this one.
Oh, I can sure try. Georg, I had to make a last-minute decision. I was very lucky to get them entered at all. The judges were enchanted.
Really, Max? What did they say?
You've never heard such praise.
Georg, did you hear?
The Von Trapp family does not sing in public.
But if they make people happy.
And it's for the festival. People come from all over the world.
It's out of the question.
But Georg, it's for Austria.
There is no Austria.
The Anschluss happened peacefully. We should at least be grateful for that.
Grateful to these swine?
Maria, you must talk to him. He must at least pretend to compromise with these people.
No, Max. No.
Maria, if these children don't sing, it wouldn't be any good. It wouldn't do Austria any good. It wouldn't do you any good. It wouldn't do the children any good. And it certainly wouldn't do me any good.
Max, I can't ask Georg to be less than what he is.
Then I will talk to him.
Maria, I've always known you loved us children. Now I know you love Father.
I do, Liesel. I love him very much.
But how can you be sure?
I don't think first of myself anymore. I think first of him. I know now how to spend my love. When you're 16, going on 17, waiting for life to start. Somebody kind to touches your heart will suddenly touch your heart. When that happens, after it happens, nothing is quite the same. Somehow you know you'll jump up and go wherever he calls your name. Gone are your old ideas of life, the old ideas grow dim. Love and behold, you're someone's wife, and you belong to him. Roaming in this kind of adventure, love belongs to him. Darling 16, going on 17, waiting, dying,
Telegram for the captain. Oh, Rolf, I'd like you to meet my mother. My new mother.
Rolf, it's nice to meet you finally.
I have a telegram for Captain Von Trapp.
Oh, will you stay here with Liesel? I'll take it to him.
I have my orders to see that the captain gets it.
I think you can trust me to give it to him.
I have my orders.
Oh, silly. They're married.
Oh, Franz, I have a telegram delivered to Captain Von Trapp.
Heil!
Heil.
Rolf, even Franz.
Yes, even Franz, even me, even everyone in Nyberg except the great Captain Von Trapp.
Rolf, don't talk like that.
And if he doesn't, he better get out of there. If things today happen to a man like that, he better get out quick. Cry all you want, but remember what I said. And you remember too.
Liesel, don't cry.
How could he turn on Father that way?
Maybe he wasn't threatening your father. Maybe he was just warning him.
Liesel? What's the matter?
What is it, Gaylord?
I didn't think I'd have to face a decision this soon. Berlin has offered me a commission in their navy.
Well, Gaylord,
I must admit, it would be exciting to have it would be very exciting to have a ship under my command again. What I mean is, it would be a relief and a comfort to know that you and the children are safe. But it also means, please, Maria, help me.
Gaylord, whatever you decide will be my decision.
Thank you. I know I can't do it.
Of course not.
We'll have to get out of Austria right away.
We'll have to leave tonight. Now.
Not without my family. And we can't just pack up and leave. They'll be watching us now. We'll have to have time to plan. And there's-
Sir, Admiral von Schreiber of the Navy of the Third Reich is here to see you.
Thank you. They didn't give us time.
Then we'll have to make time.
I'll bring him in, but we must be careful.
What's going on? Stormtroopers, I knew this would happen.
Max, you stay here with Gaylord. Liesel, I need the children. Quickly find the children. Quickly!
This way, Admiral. We can talk in here. Admiral von Schreiber, may I present Herr Detmeiler. Max, I think you know Herr Zeller. Would you gentlemen care to sit down?
No, we're here on business.
Captain Von Trapp, a telegram was sent to you 3 days ago.
I know, I just received it. I've been away. I've only been home a half an hour.
The captain has been on his honeymoon.
Congratulations, Captain.
Thank you, sir.
Your record in the war is very well remembered by us, Captain.
I'm very flattered, sir.
Get to the point.
If you don't mind. In our Navy, we hold you in very high regard. That explains why I'm here. Having had no answer to our telegram, the High Command has sent me in person.
I'm very honored, sir, but I've really had no time to consider.
I am here to present you with your commission, and you are to report immediately to the naval base at Bremerhaven.
Immediately? Well, I'm afraid that would be impossible for you, Gaylord.
Admiral, may I present my wife, the Baroness von Trapp.
Madam?
What I mean is, we're going to be singing in the Carlsberg Festival Friday night. You see, you're in the program.
It's all been arranged by the Ministry of Education and Culture.
Friday night? It's Wednesday. It's only a matter of 2 days. It might be possible. You could report to Bremerhaven by Monday.
Admiral!
Is there a telephone I could use?
This way, Admiral. Perhaps if there's any question, the way of my voice can help.
It says here, only the names of the children.
It says the Von Trapp family singers, and I am head of the Von Trapp family.
You, Captain Von Trapp, singing in a concert?
Herr Zeller, you may believe what you choose.
It doesn't say what you're going to sing.
Well, it's your pleasure to come to the concert and hear for yourself.
I would like to hear you sing now. Sing what you're going to sing in the concert. Sing!
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Liesel, give us a do.